I want you to get together.
I'm addicted to worldliness and the idea of human control. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what the world's designed to make us. It's meant to be like that. I feel like the world itself, under Satan's dominion, you know, even though it's Christ has dominion over everything. But in this illusory version of the world where Satan rules and everyone's playing under Satan's game and his dominion, you know, even though he owns nothing and he shouldn't have that authority, the authority people are giving over to Satan, shall we say, and living in his paradigm, which most people are. It's designed like a casino or an arcade. Everything's there to get you, to entice you in, to keep you playing the game. Everything is in this world. It's built like that, and it's all just it's a manufactured structure, and it literally is. It's cities on Earth. It's places. You know what I mean? It's tourist attractions and the rest of it. It literally is a system. It's trinkets. It's technologies. It's pleasures, excitements, experiences, all this type of stuff. The whole world is just designed to keep you locked into focusing on the world and gaining influence and power within it. That's what it's designed for, and that's the devil's world. The real world has nothing to do with that system, that controlled, manufactured, artificial system, which is the devil's, is the earth, God's creation, living at one with the land and the people, being connected, communities, love for one another, trade systems rather than financial monetary systems, literally loving one another and just building something that actually works and lasts. None of this scarcity civilization of resources or this idea of planned obsolescence where things are built to break. Permanence. We build things for permanence rather than profit. You know, people start building that kind of world. I think that's something that may have been here once, that kind of permanence type kingdom. It may have already been here and we're squatting in the remnants of it, if you want to get into the little season theory idea. But I think if we went back to having that mindset, that Christ centric mindset, not Christ consciousness, I'm not getting all new age lovey-dovey Gnostic here, you know, but if we were all focused on the truth and we walked as Christ walked and did our best to have that mindset of we're all one in God and in Christ, we're all brothers and sisters, we're all fearfully and lovingly made as unique individuals with our own skills. Let's work together to actually build something permanent, something beautiful, a real heaven on earth situation, you know, and take what Christ said as the kingdom is within seriously. You know, we have the ability to manifest it if we should so take that authority given to us by him to do such a thing. And I feel like we can do that, but it comes with first switching off the screen. That's the all of this has been done because of TV, because of boxes in the corner of living rooms, and for scrying mirrors in our pockets. We listen to what it tells us and we believe it. That's a part of the artificial control structure. It is. It's all smoke and mirrors. It's all illusion, and it's all designed to keep us invested into it. All of it. It's all just flashing lights and pretty colors and ding ding dings and the rest of it, and the promise of reward. It's an arcade. The world is a giant arcade, okay? And it's there to waste your time, take your money, and give you something in return that is cheap and will break quickly and will not last. It's to give you a quick rush of dopamine and keep you coming back for more, to keep you addicted to it. That's the world. That's what we mean when we say worldliness. People who are worldly. That's what they are, really. And there's lots of games you can play. Do you want to play the rich CEO game? Or do you want to go and play the bohemian Bali hippie going out there finding themselves game? What game do you want to play? You know, there's lots of games to play in this world. I feel like Christians stopped playing games. And also we stopped having fun when we have to play the games just to survive, because we still live in the world, unfortunately, you know, and there's some certain things we have to do, you know, because we might die if we don't. It's that kind of thing, you know, in the not of the world but still in the world sort of stuff. And we struggle as people who are Christians to find the joy in playing the games anymore. Because our joy is not in that. We find peace and joy in knowing the truth and having a relationship with the creator of the universe, of everything, with the Father in heaven, and knowing the truth. You know, that gives us the peace we need, where it's like we don't need to play the games to fill that hole. We have the peace, we're okay. And when we're kind of forced to play the games, it's like, well, you know, I'm not invested in it anymore. That's the difference. And I think I would love for all people to gain that view and that mindset and that focus on, it's not necessarily just about the now, it's about what comes next. You know, it's about caring for the next generation too. It's about planting trees so there's shade for that, so people can lie under the shade of trees I'll never see, you know, that type of stuff. We need that, more of that mindset. But the world is designed for now, not the future, not permanence, not longevity. Okay, it's an energy siphon. It's a time waster. Like, that's what the world is now. That's the system. That's the fake overlay on the reality of God's creation, which again would disappear if we turned off the screens. That's my belief. It really is. Now, to make that happen, I have no idea. I think we're trying. We're doing stuff. We're having these conversations. That's what this is. This is the start of it, you know. And to get people even just thinking about these concepts is a step that needs to be made, which is hard. It's hard to make people make those steps to get to that point. And I'm trying my best. Guys. I'm doing what I can. But there's plenty of people out there who are better than me, doing a great job too. So it's a collective effort. While they're paving that road to hell, we're building the kingdom. That's what we're doing. Would you say the world is Satan's simulation? No. The world, the earth, is God's creation. But Satan has overlaid an augmented simulation onto it. And we think that's the reality, when really it's not. If you stop to pay attention to God's creation, you realize it's not actually compatible with the fake systems we're living within, with the artificial systems that we live through. Even like the way our court systems and laws are based, it's all fake. It's all illusion. The rights, we give authority to the system and believe it has authority over us when we are actually members of the kingdom of heaven. God owns us, Jesus Christ owns us, and we're not actually under the jurisdiction of this earth, of the earthly law in any way. And even legally speaking, in the whole maritime law stuff, and you look into all of that, you know, there's loopholes where we can check out, and there's not a damn thing legally speaking they can do about it. But we play the system and their rules, and then we give them the authority to punish us, fine us, arrest us, charge us for basic human rights, all that kind of thing. And it's kind of, but that's really complicated, and that's not something people can very quickly realize and implement quickly. And it's hard. It comes with a struggle, a battle. I mean, bloody hell, it's hard enough just to get your kids out of school and homeschool them, you know, without the whole government system coming in on you and putting on the pressure. It's bloody difficult in the UK just to not pay your TV license, which you don't legally have to pay, without them acting like you do legally have to pay it and putting letters through your door and knocking on it and acting all puffed out and threatening an official, when really they have no legal basis or right for you to pay that license whatsoever. And no, you do not have to, and you cannot be punished by law for not paying it. But they'll tell you and make it seem like they do, but it's all just smoke and mirrors, you know. Who wants to watch the BBC anyway? Gross.
I want you to get together